Hi, this is Adam.
This is Kaylee.
And we're back after a little break to watch some matches from Pinburgh 2012 played this past spring.
Oh man, this is exciting. Adam, tell us who's playing today.
Well, today we have a round of 24. This is the first round of qualifiers with Steve Bowden, Trent Augenstein, Andy Rosa, and Eric Fisher, all excellent players.
Yes, really strong players here. And what game are they going to be playing on?
They're going to start playing on Dracula, which was actually the middle game of the group of games being played. There was another group playing at the same time. So they're going to kind of play out of order than the intended group order. But that just means they have to finish up on Hot Tip on the EM. This is a really tough group. All these guys, as you can see, are excellent players with many good results, and even Steve Bowden here, he could add on to this now, a first at the Orlando tournament just about a month ago.
Yeah, all really strong players, and yes, playing on one of my favorite games, Dracula, so this should be an exciting matchup.
Our producer Mark is going to be showing a little information about Dracula for those scoring at home.
Apparently this is a game you can really sink your teeth into, Adam.
I try not to sink my teeth into that sort of thing, but thanks for the heads up there, Kaylee. Now, you and I discussed about whether left ramps first or coffin ramp first. I know you like to work that coffin on balls 1 and 2.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's a kind of good safety net to have the coffin open. If all else goes wrong, you can always throw the ball in there on ball 3 and try and at least get a two-way multi-ball. I know that you've always said you'd go for the left ramp early on.
Yeah, and I like having bats in hand. As we see here, we're gonna start on ball 2 for Andy Rosa. Based on the scores we're looking at, it doesn't look like very much happened at all on ball 1 there. And so Andy Rosa looks like he's got 2 lights on his coffin. We don't know how many ramps he's got, but we'll find out right now.
And picks up his mist right there.
I wonder if you think he meant to hit that mist on ball 2, or maybe just...
Yeah, I don't know. I would suspect he was going for a comboed loop shot up the left ramp.
But here he is. He's in mist now, and he'll be keen to try to stack in another multi-ball.
Picked up a nice little lock there on the castle.
He's getting 10 million a shot right now, which is nothing to sneeze at, especially in 4-player play.
Yep, and he's got 2 shots on the right ramp to open the coffin. There he's hitting 1, probably going to go for the next shot. Major brick. Early. Good little save there, though. Oh, it's great.
Nearly
lock,
nudged it out. Yep.
Yeah, but just not quite there.
So
right back to single ball play.
Yep, he nearly got the double multi-ball going there. Let's see him. It seems to be well dialed on that left ramp.
Yep, and he would probably want to open the coffin at this point. Interesting thing about Dracula is the awards from the left ramp will change whether the coffin's open or closed, and any coffin awards will turn into castle lock awards. So getting your coffin open will get you lock awards a lot earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. So we see that Andy ends up with about 120 million after 2 balls, and no one else has really played their mist yet. So this is our final ball, and always the most interesting ball on Dracula.
Yeah, it's please give me control and let me shoot the mist hole.
So,
at least that's what most players are saying.
That's right. So here's Eric Fisher. Based on scores, I don't think definitely no one's gotten bats. We don't know whether bats have been started yet or not. Let's see if Eric is able to...
Nice little bump over, shot the mist.
Unlucky there. Let's see if he gets another try. Oh! That's a common...
that whole ball, he didn't have any chance really to put it into a trap, and Dracula will punish you if you can't get solid control.
So, unluckily for Eric Fisher there, he's not able to start, and he finishes up with slightly less than 10 million points, which is not good. So now we'll see Andy Rosa, who, as you say, he's got a couple shots for the coffin. He has 1 more lock to go for Castle.
Yep, he's got just a few shots up that left ramp to light another lock on the left ramp.
Right.
So, good position here to either start at multi-ball from the coffin or just ramp out.
Oh, dear.
It was a nice little drop catch on the left, but didn't get the flipper down in time, and a little bit of pilot error there.
With those lightning flippers, there's less margin of error.
The plane has crashed into the mountain.
I think that's a different game. All right, so here's Trent. who also, let's see what he's got going. He's got his mist lit. He's got 3 shots to the coffin. All right, so he's gonna start his mist, and nice.
There, also lit his castle lock.
Oh, and
Perfect time to open the coffin.
Is he gonna get that back?
Yeah, that'll come back.
Okay, so he's got 1 ball in the coffin. If he can manage to get a double stack here.
Yeah, and Trent's in a interesting
Yeah.
situation here where there's there can be a bit of different types of bugs on Dracula where balls will stay in the shooter lane. I would suspect that his launch button is actually blinking now, and he should probably be a ruling that he will have to
There
launch
it
the
is.
ball manually there.
And that's what he does. That was nice of Trent to recognize that quickly. And
Yeah, if you ever play Jim Belcito on this game, he'll use that to his advantage. So watch out.
I believe we referred to that as a Belcito. Oh, that was.
Yeah,
He's.
a little unfortunate there. Like that, right as it hits that left out lane switch, it goes to reload the missed ball, and he's thinking, maybe it's going to give it back for some random reason.
It does. It gives you that moment of hope. So Trent ends up at 80 million. He was unable to catch Andy Rosa, and now we have Steve Boughton, who also will be looking to start his mist and see if he can catch Andy here.
Yep, just doesn't quite got enough control to get a shot at the mist. There it goes.
Oh.
Not quite on.
Let's see. Settle.
A
All right,
little drop
very nice.
catch. Take a nice little moment.
Yep. Oh, it's like, come on, pop bumpers, go ahead.
Yep, 0 for 2.
Backhand. You can backhand that. It's a pretty big hole. So
Wow.
All right, let's see. Steve calmly take care. Oh dear. He's got the halo. Oh, wow.
What was that?
Did you see that? That the balls fell off the track on their own. Steve was getting ready to do the right thing and try to shake them off, but I don't think he did.
Yeah, that was. I haven't seen that very often. Some Draculas, they can get to a certain point, and the way that is mechanically designed, to a little break in the harness, maybe the magnet just turned off there for a second, dropped both balls.
Just as Andy was able to do. What? Oh, yeah. Yes. But look, his mist is lit again.
Yeah, and he's got a 50 million bonus right now from his successful bats.
So he's already got first nailed up, so long as he doesn't shake during his drain, right?
Yeah, and it's really important that he doesn't danger on his drain because of, again, some software errors where you can, or I think they're software features, but a lot of people call them errors. You can not get your bonus if you come in with a danger.
I believe Papa now runs the ROMs that have the fix of that, though I don't believe they were in for Pinburgh 2012.
Yeah, it's a bit disappointing because sometimes players don't know about that bug and can get bit by it, but I think once everybody knows, it's really fun because you're playing on pins and needles when you've got a bonus locked away there.
Kaylee, when it's working, it's working. The ball self-misted. He Newtoned his first shot at it and managed to hit the coffin, come all the way around, then take care of his missed ball. Of course, he didn't need any of it because he had him in bonus already, but very nice ball 3 from Steve Boughton to finish up at 198 million and to take first on their first game of what will be a 4-game set. And this is the new sort of format that we're going with. We're going to be watching all 4 games at once. So, put the kids to bed, lock your door at work, because we got a lot more pinball to watch in this match, and I have a feeling it's going to be pretty exciting. So our second game is Alien Poker, and let's see. 1980 Williams. Wow.
Yeah, we've seen this game in competition before. Has some pretty unique rules with its center bank. Why don't you tell us how that works, Adam?
The center bank can be up to 100,000 if you drop the cards in order, and that's multiplied by a multiplier controlled by the 4 kings up top. So you kind of want to lock in your multiplier up top before you complete the final card on the ace. And anytime you miss out of order, you lose part of your bonus. It goes from 100,000 down to 80, down to 60. Although that does reset for made shots and in between balls. So as we saw in the other
it's really
group,
important to build up those kings and then just tear up that center bank.
Yep, and it looks like we have ball 1 from Steve Bowden here. We're going to see a couple of balls, and then we'll see the final ball of all 3 players.
Yep, and again, split flipper game on the right side. Don't want to make sure you don't pussyfoot the ball through the flipper gap there.
So a lovely catch there from Steve, although his cards weren't done in order, so you can see that even if he were to complete it, there's not a whole lot of bonus for him at the moment, but that can change.
Yeah, not a lot of value there. What's your preference? Shoot it up that right orbit, post pass it over to get back up top to the kings?
You can get up to the kings from either side, either flipper, and that's really what I try to do through the spinner, or actually from the left flipper you can get up there as well.
That was a lucky in lane there on the left.
He's getting some excellent ball time on a game that can be very housey.
Yeah, this game can be pretty punishing.
You see he's got his multiplier up. That's from the blinking blue lights that strobe around. There's, I believe, 4 different locations for them. Now there's the out lane that you were waiting for. So we see after his first ball, he had 210,000, which is an excellent score, especially compared to the other 3 players after their first ball.
Yeah, hey, he's on average to win at this point, but everybody's got another ball to play.
All right, we're now going to take a look at Andy Rose's ball 2.
I don't know, I like looking at it that way sometimes. It's like, hey, if all the other players score on pace, where am I at? And, well, at this point, Bowden's winning.
So there you see Andy Rosa just lights his 2x now by completing
Will that
his
carry
kings.
over, Adam, from ball to ball?
It does until you collect it, and then once you collect it, it resets it.
Yes, that's why it's so important to build that up.
Yeah, I'm usually, 2x is good enough for this kind of match, I think. I'm not, you can get greedy and go for the 3x, maybe on ball 1, but after that, I'd be looking to catch that thing in.
Well, yeah, looking at how Bowden's whole score for his whole ball was 200,000. I mean, Andy can pick that up in one shot here.
Yep, and he's looking good. He has, 2 more targets to go, looks like. Although,
but he doesn't seem to be shooting for them.
No, I think looks like he's hunting multiplier. He went out of order there, so it's
down to 60K.
Yep.
See, there's only 3 of the 5 red lights lit in the center.
So at this point, I would get it down to where there's one to go, Kaylee, and then I would not shoot it because next ball it's going to be they're all going to be lit for me with only 1 target to go.
Yeah, because it can manually adjust that target bank, correct?
That's right, and it'll remember your progress ball to ball. So there's no rush to collect it, especially if it's not going to be a good collect. Andy's getting some really good ball time here, and he's working his multiplier, so he'll have a lot of regular bonus, but still,
man,
like hit the crook.
Yeah, hit the crook between the flippers. Wow, that's a tough one to identify. You have to react so fast to that. It's just the ball's gone.
345,000, excellent score just on regular bonus from Andy Rosa. Plus, he should be close to being able to do a collect on his 3rd ball. So last ball here, Steve Bowden, having won the previous game, is our first player, and he's in 2nd place right now. If you don't do a really hard pull on that, nice, another in lane there. Jeez.
Yeah, it's one of those plungers that kind of the layout of this game can trick you into thinking that you can pull short, but.
It looked like he might have tilted there, but so Steve finishes up pretty much with his ball 1 score of 235,000.
Yeah, couldn't quite catch up to Andy. So here, Andy's ball 3.
One more.
That center bank.
Yeah, oh dear, and he had the 3x, and boy, that would have been huge.
Yeah, that was would have put him far in the lead.
But he's still got a solid 360,000. Here's Trent, who hadn't had much luck on his first 2 balls, but certainly first place is within his reach.
Yeah, well, as you've been saying, on any ball here, you can get some big rewards from that center bank. So hopefully Trent can pull it out here.
Also, Trent came in 3rd in the first game, so he's looking to do a little better on this game and hang around and let's see. Oh, there's a good,
nice attempt at a trap. Couldn't quite get it.
It's really tough there. It's just metal to work with on the left out lane.
Yeah, you can hear Trent in the video. Get out of there! Damn it!
So Trent finishes with 197,000. He can do no better than 3rd again. Eric is, as we can see, doesn't have a whole lot of points, but anything less than just a house ball here, he should be able to at least pass Trent. And
yep, and there's Trent's on the side, hoping that
Kaylee, it looks like all these guys are going for multipliers. They saw the success, I guess, that Andy had, and maybe Steve too. I mean, that right there, he was definitely shooting for that blue. Oh, tilted. Wow.
Yeah, it looked like he just kind of let it go. But yeah, another tilt. Yeah, and it's one of those games where it's pretty interesting. You know, if you haven't played it before, you read through that rule card, and you kind of get to thinking like a lot of other games from this era, where you want to build that standard bonus multiplier. And really, it's almost the complete opposite.
Right. So after the first 2 games, Steve Bowden and Andy Rosa are sitting pretty with 5 wins apiece. Trent's hanging in there with 2 wins, and Eric Fisher has been on the short end both times. So we're going to pick up on ball 2 here. Nothing particularly interesting happened on ball 1. Andy Rosa won the last game, so he's our first player. Let's.
Yep. And here's ball 2. Doesn't quite make his super skill shot. Usually you'd see someone try and open the saucer.
I think he was probably looking to do that. There's nice little nudges there. I assume he didn't have anything going on ball 1, but I assume he's going to be going for standard multi-ball here.
Yep, 122 million, not much. I would expect to see him shoot for the lock or start going for a total. Oh, nice little save.
Yeah, it hasn't really. Tough kick out too. Hasn't really had it on the flipper yet. Could have stopped that.
That's a great shot for the lock there. Yep, and this is his first multi-ball as all locks are lit.
Okay. So he finally got control there, but promptly, it doesn't look real comfortable at the moment. But
yeah, he had a pretty big brick on a right orbit shot.
And
man, opening that saucer is just so deadly. I can't believe he did that.
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't want to. It seems to just be going early on the lock shot.
You know, Andy's got an interesting pass off that left ramped wire form bump over. It's not giving him full control, and he's having to shoot before he get the ball in a trap. Curious if he'll maintain that.
So what would you do if that lane over isn't working? Like you said right there, he's having to go on the fly.
Yeah, well, so you wanna give the machine a good nudge every time it comes out of there to make sure it comes all the way over. Secondly, if it's coming too far or too fast and hitting that flipper, you can actually do kind of a little flub drop catch to get the ball to slow down on its way in, kind of make a safe landing into that right flipper.
That's an excellent idea. I don't think he intended to destroy his saucer that quickly, but he managed to do so. And there's the second lock. And I had to play this game probably just a few minutes after, actually before these guys did. And I'll tell you that.
And there, Andy just did exactly what we were discussing. He did that nice little drop catch right as it came in and got to get trapped. So it looks like he's much more comfortable now.
That lock shot it just seemed like in a peculiar place on the flipper to me versus some other attack from Mars's.
Not where you expected.
Yeah.
All right. Well, just one more for multi-ball, and it almost has left orbit complete.
Yeah. What he's lacked in control, he's made up for in shot making and longevity.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess.
He's making some good progress to total annihilation too here on ball 2. So
nice.
He's going to go into multi-ball, and he only has 2 or 3 more shots to get to total annihilation. So let's see how he handles the multi-ball. Love getting the cow ramp on the first shot.
Best multi-ball in pinball.
Oh, look,
man,
first 3
perfect.
shots were perfect.
Oh, so close.
Almost to the perfect, rarely seen 5 for 5.
Yeah, that's nice. When you pick up, you can pick up. Man, a super in this game in about 8 seconds.
Where's that third ball? Why did that third ball come back? That's surprising
it's still
to
up
me.
there in the pops.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there it is. Sorry.
It's coming back.
Rodson
And he's trying to get
comes.
control. Had to let that ball go. It's all right.
Oof.
And ouch.
That was pretty unlucky there. The 2 balls were kind of out of control at once. He tried to nudge and only got 1 to go to the outline.
Yeah, it's interesting. Andy did have a chance at a super there with both orbits ready to go. Could have had a quick right orbit, loop pass left, and picked up a super.
You're right. You can quickly pick up 2 jackpots in a row within the grace period.
Even 3, I'll say.
Really? You've seen 3? Oh, that's
you can do 3. You can do a cow to lock lane to lobster ramp and have your super in the grace period with 3 left.
Excellent. So we've got a little Martians going on. He only has one more Martian to go for. Definitely worth taking that last shot, I think, at this point. Little drop catch and hit that Martian. Oh, he's
going for it.
Went a little early. Oh,
almost got it on the sling.
Sling wouldn't do it for. There you go.
Oh, boom.
Right. That was well deserved. He's got his saucer open too, so he can get a quick 300 million. Knocking down that saucer. Not to mention, you can progress towards your total annihilation as well, and only has 5 shots to go. Let's see if he can put it together.
Oh, that's funny. This ain't no Stern. You get you get 2 balls drained while the ball save's on. You're only getting 1 back. I love it.
Yeah, that was pretty. I fully expected both balls to come back because they both drained during ball save, but nope. So what right now, Kaylee? Back to multi-ball or total annihilation?
Back to multi-ball.
Nah, I disagree. Total annihilation.
Total? Come on, he's got 5 shots to total, and he's in the perfect position right now where he's got the right orbit is done, which means that you get stuck on that left flipper. You can always shoot the right orbit to a loop pass, get it back on the right flipper, shoot your lock shot. Boom. That's where it's at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could drop a 5 billion total annihilation down on somebody.
Yeah, you could also start that total annihilation and come out with about 200 million points and have nothing to show for it.
So that was an excellent ball from Andy. It wasn't the most controlled at times, but Andy's an excellent scrapper keeping the ball alive, and he finally got comfortable and made some really good shots.
And yeah, man, Bowden's ball already done before we could finish talking about Andy's, and you can see when he bricked that lock shot, the big whooshing, sucking noise of that left out lane was sure to pull that ball down, and it did.
Absolutely, as it often does. And just how many times do you see one player, miss a ton of shots and keep getting control back, and you step up, you miss one shot, and then boom, you're done.
Yeah,
right there.
I will say though, it's actually a little atypical to see a ball drain out the left drain from a brick on that lock and having it come down. Usually the rubber on the edge of the lock will pull it to the right out lane.
Yes. We saw nearly the exact same path from Trent there, and the sling tried to put it down the left, but Trent gave it a little wiggle and very cleverly got the ball out. And so now Trent's going to go into his multi-ball. Let's see.
Aaron, this is one of Trent's favorite games, and I expect to see a really nice multi-ball here.
Yeah,
perfect shot on the cow, hardest shot in multi-ball. And getting a good trap on the left.
Get that one back, so now he's all in. No more ball save. He's got...
Yep, the ball's going to come out of the pops. Wait and see where it comes. And perfect move there. You wait to see where the ball's going to come out of the pops, either the right orbit or out of the scoop, and then chuck the other ball back into the pops. It's a good opportunity for a live catch. Went for the on-the-fly shot instead. And there you go. Ends up in the...
Okay, now no rush here. Super's going to be strobing. Oh, a little backhand.
That was nice. And normally I'd wait for the super to come around to that left orbit, as that's usually the most natural and easiest shot in the game. But when he's trapped up with both flippers, why not try the backhand?
Very nice no flip there. Back to one on each side. No reason to wait at this point.
Well, puts both balls in play now, though. That was a little risky.
Yeah, I still like the little bit more flow. Take the shots when they're available to you, especially in a 4-player match. He can get back to the second super here.
He can still do it. He's still boom.
That's probably last try. He was. I don't know. I want to say he rushed it, but he was definitely thinking about getting that last jackpot. That second super would have been 500 million. So.
Yeah, there's a couple odd little shots to the right at the end where he took a couple on the flies when he could have trapped, but it was a really nice multi-ball. Picking up that first super on that backhand was awesome.
Looks like he's going for his Martian there. Just like Andy, he started Martians right after his multi-ball. And I'd say he's definitely going for it. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I'd say this is unbelievable risk for not much reward, and there it gets punished by it. That second shot stayed out of control until he drained, and that's the price you pay.
I agree with you there, Kaylee. I usually don't think about them at all. If they come by missed shots, and maybe if you get down to like one more, it's worth going for. Otherwise,
Well, plus, I mean, the whole payoff with playing a multi-ball strategy is that once you've collected a super, the value of multi-ball is now double. Collect another one, and it's triple the first time around. So, having completed that first super and that multi-ball, it's way more valuable to go back for multi-ball than most other things at that point.
right, and so it's best not to be distracted by the baubles on the playfield.
Yeah, but the things, they are shining, and it likes to twinkle them for you.
And it even plays nice music sometimes, too.
Ooh. Well, you know, when the music plays faster, things are more important.
That's a strange little drain from Eric there. I couldn't tell pilot error or just the ball did something unexpected off the flipper.
Yeah, you know, his first ball didn't go so hot, and you know, given that, he may have just been uncomfortable on the game, coming in with you know, not the best performance so far. You know, maybe he just can't find his groove yet.
Yeah, sometimes you see when someone's sort of taking a couple lasts, they either relax and have the game of their life, or they just sort of are just never not feeling good, and things just continue to go bad for them. So we'll see if Eric can get out of that on his third ball. So here we are on ball 3. Trent's really sort of under pressure here to take a first because he's behind Andy Rosa and Steve Bowden by 3 wins, and so he really needs to get back in that. And Andy and Steve are just looking to sort of pad their 5 wins here.
Yep, but here Andy, you know, still in the lead on this game, and a couple shots to total. Looks like that's what he was going for. There he picks up this cow ramp. Now he's going to try and combo that lobster. Hits it. He's going to bump it over. Nail it again. Oh, brick.
Got a good power.
Oh, and he picks up the hurry up. That was unexpected.
Yeah, I agree. But with the second chip, you know, that's nothing to sneeze at. Plus, he has 5 wins already in hand here, so you know, he doesn't have to win this. He just wants to take a first or second. That should pretty much guarantee him a trip to the next round.
And here, in a very nice position, he's going to start Martian attack with 2 shots to total. Hopefully, should be able to pick up the total annihilation and then clean up those Martians right in that multi-ball.
Yep. And that can
good opportunity for loop pass, and I don't shot it on the fly into the scoop. That was pretty risky.
I don't think Andy is much of a loop passer. At least I've never seen him do it.
Well, I mean, I can understand that. You don't want to look like the goofball who dumps the ball in the drain on ball 3.
If you would like to, see that, you can see yours truly do near. Actually, it was ball 2, but I blew my loop pass on this game in Group P. You can go check it out.
I guess it's kind of like a tap pass. If you're not fully committed mentally, it ain't ever going to happen.
Yeah. Mine was better because I have Bo and Karen's telling me how bad it was.
All right, so here we are in total, and
did his Martians time out?
I don't know. I was too excited by the loop pass chatter. I love me some loop pass. But yes, his Martians, I think, is done. Yep, no Martians. So every shot here is worth a jackpot, and it increases every time you hit one. And his lock shot will become worth a collect on everything he's achieved so far. And so he'll want to try and pick that up before this multi-ball is over, but doesn't have to pick it up more than once.
Doesn't look like he's going to get it.
He'll have a quick opportunity to post pass and hit it, but it's timed out. It was only worth 230 million.
It's not worth going for, I don't think. It was not a good total annihilation. It's
a super jackpot in regular multi-ball. Not worth risking it if you're not comfortable.
And that was
a...
I don't think that was a loop pass. I think that was the sling not firing, or he was expecting the sling to fire.
The ball looked like it was doing something squirrely, maybe with some odd spin, and I fairly certain it tricked him into thinking that right sling was going to pop it over to the left flipper. Instead, it just didn't even hit there and dumped it right in the drain.
Right. So, but still, good game from Andy. 3.5 bills is a solid score, and these guys are going to have to work pretty hard to catch him.
Yep, but here Bowden, he's still behind Eric, and so he's going to try and strategize his way into at least third place, and that can be a bit tough when you're trying to think about the best way to get 100 million points.
Progress on everything right here.
Yeah, so. Best thing is just forget about it and
4 shots
take first.
Yep. All right, there's one of the 4 shots.
Yep. Oh, I think that was a lock shot that was missed. Ouch.
So Steve never got comfortable on this game at all. He finishes with 336 million, which is pretty much just not really getting anything going. So Steve's assured himself a last here, and it gets interesting with his 5 wins, remains at 5 wins. Here's Trent, who really wants to get in and catch Andy.
Yep, needs about $1.5 billion. So, he needs to play a multi-ball of some sort, and that'll put him right in a good spot, especially with that saucer open.
So,
I suspect he'll go back for a multi-ball, but standard multi-ball, but who knows? Sometimes Trent will do what I don't expect, and in this case, looks like it's total annihilation.
Unless he was just using that as a means of transferring, although, no,
he seemed really comfortable on that cow ramp. I think he would have shot that.
Of course, the other thing he could be thinking here is not only the total annihilation, but he would have all 4 hurry-ups. He could stack all 4 together for the billion hurry-up as well.
Exactly, yeah. That's a good point.
He's got 2 of them lit already. So it seems
like he's going for a little bit of both.
Yeah.
And, that's not a bad idea. But yeah, that start of total annihilation is great. You get that first hurry up and we worth 100 million. Second one can be 300. Third's 500. And if you get them all at the same time, it's worth $1 billion. So
looked like he was ready to pull the trigger right there. It's a little early if you're looking for the bill. Probably get another
Some people like to have all 4 ready, and his cow's one away. So maybe he's waiting until he can pick that up before he really picks them all off.
It's the greatest 4 shots in pinball when you have it.
That was not one of the greatest shots in pinball, but it was a nice. It was a nice save. A little too much.
Yep. So unlucky for Trent. He finishes with 2.1 billion, and Eric's at 300 million right now. He's got to really dig in. He could still. He's not out of this thing.
He's not in the worst spot. He can play a really good multi-ball and peg off Trent.
He's only one shot. Yep.
1 shot away. That's the shot to pick here. Get comfortable. Oh, the tee. It's not the lock shot.
Oh, the backhand.
Nice.
Cheeky.
Love it.
I love that. I tried that like 3 times. Couldn't come close. Henderson backhand that thing. All right. So let's see if he gets something going here.
All right. A little miss on the cow, but it's all right. Got plenty of ball safe here to figure things out. There's best shot.
The cow ramp. Get it over with. Always nice.
All right, 2 down, 3 to go. Third. He's got to hit that left ramp in the right orbit. Now, the right orbit can be tough. I'm not sure if Eric's a left or right-handed player, but most people being right-handed, right flipper dominated and have a tough time with that right side of the playfield.
He's playing it. He's doing a good job here.
That was an interesting move there. Balls hadn't even settled, and he put them both out of control. And
yep, that was deservedly drained out.
That is absolutely what ended his multi-ball.
So he's pretty close to total annihilation here. You kind of need, you don't need a double here. You pretty much need a home run-ish. I don't know, maybe a triple would be all right. But I think that total annihilation would be the way to go here. I know you'd go right back to multi-ball.
Oh, yeah. Grind that out.
I've seen it.
Hey, if his average was, 3 jackpots, 4 jackpots, hey, just play 3 or 4 more multi-balls and he's good to go.
Or one really good total annihilation. Ooh, I don't know what that was. The lane over seemed to be working, and then he just sort of shot on the fly there. Maybe he wanted that 50 million.
Maybe he's not used to it in tournament mode here, where that stroke of luck is going to give you 50 mil every time.
Oh, it wasn't a loop pass, but he was sort of guarding the loop around. Wasn't trying to shoot necessarily. He's darn close to total annihilation.
3 shots. I think this is a decent play at this point. Certainly doesn't have that left orbit, which is concerning given that it's such a wide shot. And I think I can hear Eric laughing about the fact that he can't hit the left orbit, and I would agree. That's pretty funny.
It's rare to see the left orbit is the one that you have trouble with.
Yeah, that shot is literally about 9 inches long. You hit any part of that left ball guide, and it's pretty much going to make. All right, he just wants the ball in that right flipper, and it's totally gone.
So, decent ball 3 from Eric. He ends up with 1.6 billion, but unfortunately that's not enough, and that will end his chances for Pinburgh 2012.
Yeah, that total annihilation he was working on would have definitely put him in the lead over Trent, and in a position to try and take first, but just couldn't get together.
But we got ourselves a little match. We've got 3 players left and only 2 spots with 1 game left on Hot Tip.
We've seen this game before, Adam, and what would you say? Left spinner's where it's at?
I think the left spinner is pretty good, whether it's lit or not.
Yeah, we're coming in here on ball 3. Andy Rosa
has a pretty good score already. Andy's not really playing for much. His score is pretty much irrelevant. He's going through no matter what.
Yeah, still important for him to play his best, though.
Yeah, and he might have to play this game in a later round, so he certainly wants to. He will play his best and get a feel for the game. There's Trent. What did he get there? Ooh.
He got a little 5,000 on the scoop. Not that much in this game. Still worth it though. So you say you're telling me that you just shoot that spinner no matter what. You're not going to spell Hot Tip.
No, it comes because when you shoot the spinner, it goes back up to the scoop, comes down into the. Of course, looks like
yeah,
Trent was
I
actually
kind of disagree for exactly what we just saw Trent do there.
But Kaylee, there are so many paths out of the Hot Tip top to the out lanes.
The Hot Tip top.
Yep. That I just don't think there's any point in it. You might as well hit the spinner, and the scoop can be huge. You get double bonus, that can be worth 100,000. You advance bonus through a couple others, you get some solid points.
Yeah, but so far we're 50-50. Now, Trent's shot the spinner and got double bonus, which would support your strategy, but he's also shot tip in one shot, which would support mine. So we'll see if he pulls off hot targets from left spinner shots, or if he pulls them off from shooting them directly. And we will see which strategy is the best.
Should try. Yeah, nobody tries. I don't know. I was gonna say the post pass actually works pretty well on this thing.
Yeah,
he's going for it.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
And
right.
you saw that nearly drain.
Hey, when you shoot for the hot targets, it goes right into the inlane. What are you talking about?
Oh.
All right, try with some nice little inlaneage here.
All right, he's going for that last target.
Yeah, now there's a good amount of reward for hitting that final target.
And yet,
hear him yelling at that pump-upper trying to get that shot for free.
He's yelling at, but the chances of draining when there's one. All right, now it's like, all right, he's got his spinner lit.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, very nice shot.
It's got about 10,000 on that.
So here we go, big spinner party. Another good shot, but not quite solid enough. And, man, if he can hit that direct, it's going to be some good points.
Anyone I saw shooting for the targets directly rarely were able to light it because of the drain. The people, I think, the biggest scores I saw on this in this tournament, everyone was just shooting that spinner, whether it was lit or not, over and over and over.
Yeah, well, here that's on this ball now, at this point at least, just all about shooting it while it's lit. And if Trent can keep this up, he's going to have a very, very nice score.
Yes, he has a great opportunity here to really blow it up and really put the pressure on Bowden.
Oh, wow, and he just got robbed by a warped playfield or a cupped insert there in the center. That ball was absolutely going to left flipper and then just took a oddball turn in the center of the playfield and dumped itself down the middle.
But still an excellent ball from Trent.
Yeah.
What did he get up to 490,000? That was a huge ball.
And here we go, Eric Fisher, player 3, ball 3. And coming in with about the same amount of points that Trent had. So he's hoping he can light that spinner up as well.
A little advanced bonus there. He's got his Newton ball thingy lit.
Yeah, man, I just wish tilt there right at the end. One player one day would at least go for a Newton ball only strategy.
It advances 30. I think it advances your bonus 30,000.
Yeah, it's just
quick. You can max your bonus out on 3 quick shots.
Yep.
Oh, little self-caught. Steve can go and go to the
lower that
restroom
flipper
if
there.
you'd
There
like.
we go. Yeah, show the magic.
Yeah.
And usually that's because that right ball guide is starting to come out of the playfield.
I saw the video pause there. I think they might have taken the glass off and placed it. You know, on a tilty game, you don't want to risk tilting out.
But wasn't very fruitful.
No, not at all. That's rough for Steve because he's basically playing against Trent in this game, and Trent just had a huge ball, and he didn't have any luck on his. But there are 2 more balls to go here.
Yeah, and actually for all 3 of his balls, he's pretty much got a 0. So he's going to need 2 good final balls.
He can still get into a tie with Trent too, but he can only he has to be right next to Trent, right behind him. If any other player gets between them, Trent would be able to go through there.
Yeah, so someone can play spoiler here, potentially.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so Andy's got half of his hot tips down. Oh, there's 4 out of 6. I mean, 4 out of... yep. I can't even count. That's 4 out of 6. Sum them out. 2/3.
Isn't that funny when you're just playing, you know, and you don't really need it? You get those in lanes. You get just kind of all comes together for you. Well, if there was ever someone to go hit that advanced 30,000 for you, Kaylee, this would be the spot right here. All right, here it is. It's on the flipper. Go for it, Andy.
He's gonna nail that thing.
He's gonna backhand the hot tip. Yeah, he's trying for it.
Try. That was probably the correct play.
Yes. Boy, he's getting.
All right,
He's got 5 out of 6. Oh dear.
Okay. No, didn't get denied by that funky insert. All right, one left. The H, same one Trent had remaining. See if Andy can pick that off. Very nice shot and a great little save. All right, so now we're ready for some spinner.
There we go.
Another little limp shot.
It's like one more try. Oh,
doubles his bonus.
That was a very lucrative shot after all.
I suspect if it wasn't limp, it wouldn't have picked that up. So
yeah,
that's worth it.
Pinball gods work in mysterious ways.
Yep, so let's see. How much bonus does he have right now?
It looks like 80, so 160.
Amount, so he's already able to at least finish this ball above Trent's score if he doesn't tilt. And hoping to just pad it on there. Those little like sausage floppy flippers, man.
These slippers were always doing that.
See those mushy things bend all over the place. It's one of the tough things about playing some of these older games.
There's his, he's got his max double bonus. He's got his spinner lit. This is pretty much plan A on this game. It's perfect.
Oh, that was a good little shake there.
Yeah, it was.
That was very nice. I'm wiping down the hands. Take a shot at that spinner.
Big spinner shot or a drain, one of the two.
That's your call? All right. I'm going for another wet noodle again that just gets about 8 spins. Oh!
Kind of in between.
Adam calls it. It was a pretty good shot.
And there's the train after. But excellent ball from Andy. With his 200,000 in bonus there, it's going to take him, what's that? Nearly 750,000.
743,000.
So Trent's trying to stay ahead of Steve here, and he's doing a good job of it.
Yep, Trent's going to need to boost about 60-70% on the score to maintain in contention at this point, and instant
there's
drain.
a house. Yep, so that gives Steve a little life if he can come back on a ball, and he can still get there. And Eric is in between them right now at 175,000. Let's see what Eric can do. Ooh, back up to the scoop.
Getting a couple litter there off the pop bumper.
Nice little in lane.
Yeah, nice shot back up top. Pick up his double
There's
bonus.
A double. Ooh. This is the last thing Steve wanted to see right now. This was his second out.
All right, so going right for the hot tip letters. I like it. It was a swirly little in-laneage there. That ball had a lot of spin.
And he's just about maxed out. There it is. He's got his 200. Oh, and he picks up the spinner. The ball's still in play. Boom.
Can he get it? Oh, no. This ball's out of control. There.
Boom.
That was a great shot. Nice in-lane, adding some power.
Eric's having a great ball. He's got 200 in hand. Steve's really got his work cut out for him.
Yeah, and wow, looks like Eric's very comfortable with that spinner shot. Almost some captive ball.
Almost.
A nice little save. Sends it back up the Spinner lane. That was a pretty fortuitous event.
It's just all working for him right now. Oh, I like the little
And that was
post
almost,
catch,
yeah,
sort
almost a
of.
little post catch. I don't think it was terribly intentional, but that was it got my mind thinking about how to play this game a little bit.
Good idea. It's getting a lot of good spinach here.
Nice value on that spinner. Yeah, you know, it's so disappointing when you're playing this. You finally like the spinner, and then your ball instantly drains. So it's very satisfying to be getting a lot of good action on it, like Eric is here.
There's the wet noodle shot.
Yeah,
Off the cradle.
bound to have a couple of those. I think that might have been a good dead pass situation. Get the ball on the right, but looks like it's working out for him anyway.
I think he wants that light. So there, he finally drains. But boy, great ball from Eric with another maxed out bonus. And okay, here comes Steve. This is the penultimate ball for him. He really needs to get back into this thing.
Yeah, and really needs to put himself up closer to Trent's score. That's for sure. Yeah, and that's that exact situation for a drop catch we saw Eric not perform just a minute ago.
And, you know, once Eric was having that great ball, his biggest fan would have become Steve at that point. Steve would want him to go past Trent and just sort of get out of the way, and then Steve could still get into a tie with Trent if they finished third, fourth in this game.
That's true. But I'm sure Steve would much rather just take it home right here. So
well, he's got his double bonus, so if he has some good ball time, he'll have 200, and that bonus eventually builds up by hitting the scoop. So see if he can get enough ball time to
build it all the way up there to 100K.
Yep, and then maybe you get your spinner lit after that.
Yep, it's getting a lot of funky action out of those slings, though. That ball wasn't looking terribly controlled. I'm not sure if he'll be able to get that kind of mileage to build that bonus up out of this ball.
I'd like to see him do a little nudging there. It's a good no flip to get that ball back into the scoop.
Yeah, but now he's stuck on that left flipper. Up and oh man, that was
that's why I
pretty
think
tense.
It's dangerous going for those drops. That right side, just the ball coming back down. With the double bonus in hand, I really think you gotta get it back up to that scoop.
Looks like
Gotta
Bowden would
plan
agree.
it. Yeah.
There he goes, getting some good pop action on those hot tip targets.
Impatient there.
Yep. So 2 targets left. I don't know. I'd say go shoot for the T and the H.
I disagree. I would max my bonus first before anything else.
Yeah, he's
Those
still
are
so
points
far
in
behind.
hand.
I mean, look, if he had that lit, and those are all thousands, he's not spinning.
Oh, but look at that. There's 40. That's 40,000 there.
What? So like one spinner shot?
Not even. We haven't seen a 40. Yeah, it's an exaggeration. All right, you know what though? He's got it. He's just about got it maxed out here with this shot.
Yep. Here he goes. Get it back in there. No, not
Ooh.
quite.
Oh,
Pop action.
should have
Looks like
got
it wanted the H. That was a
Nearly
nice
got
little
the
trap.
H.
Sometimes those are hard to read. But, yeah, he's very dialed on that spinner.
there it is.
All right, there's
so he's maxed.
bonus maxed out. Nothing left to do.
All right, so
but
you go for the H right here.
yeah,
Is that
then
what
he
you're telling
might
me?
even carry him into the T. But no. This ball, nice little inlay. The bounce there was reading like it might be an outline for a second. All right, so Bowden really needs to get that spinner lit if he wants any opportunity to have any more points in this ball. Oof. Nice little nudge there, actually. Kept the ball from bouncing off the sling back into the outlane. Still hasn't got a good trap, and that ball's gone.
Oh dear. Yep. So not bad. I think that gives him hope.
Yep. You know, another ball like that, and might be able to put something together. And he rose it back up. Ball 5, final ball. Well in the lead with 743,000. I'm sure he's hoping he can just take first. He's playing really comfortably as he's got a lot of the points in this round already.
Telling you, it's all
That's what
works
playing
fine.
comfortably is all about. Just letting the ball do its own thing and put itself in the in lane.
But you gotta You gotta sell it to the pinball gods, convince them you really don't care, and then they reward you. But they can tell if you're faking.
The fruits of your labors are free in lanes and glorious spinner shots.
Yep, shall be your just reward.
Yeah. Ooh. All right, one more target. Get that spinner lit, man. That's nice. Till Andy's feeling good. He has that little twitch in his flippers when he's playing his game.
Yep.
Oh, just barely.
Just went up for a little kiss. Visited.
Right there. Oh, very
there
good shot. That was nice. If you can get it over a little.
It's good patience there, not to flail away at it.
Yeah.
I like that. Oh, look at that. The inverse Schatz pass.
I like it. Wow.
There's apparently this would be an interesting game. When you have that ball on the left flipper, you could backhand it all. You can do a quick little instead of post. It goes backs all the way up the lane.
Shats it over, back around, and take your spinner shot.
That's sweet.
All right, Andy, pressing
got a chance
up there.
to roller here.
Yeah, good roll. This. That was looking really nice. He dropped that left flipper just enough to pull some of the power out of the bounce of that ball.
as a bricked spinner.
I thought almost that was going to come up and out the left out lane back into play. It's going so
I think
fast.
if he nails that spinner, he would have been awful close to the to rolling it. But so he finishes up with nearly 940,000. So here's Trent trying to put some distance between him and Steve, and hoping maybe Eric finishes between them. Of course, if he passes
Andy
Rosa,
shape,
then he's in really good shape. Yeah,
really just going to be playing his best here, and I think
see what he does here.
If he can max that bonus and get that spinner going, he'll have a good shot. He's not that far behind. So looks like he's trying to
good patience.
The spinner.
Wet noodle.
Yep. Hey, when it's not lit, those wet noodles are just fine. Oh, that was like you're just saying. That was a little impatient, but this ball is so gone. Wants out so bad. Oh, that was so nice. Wow.
All right, let's see
I'm
this.
impressed. It was a great little maneuver there to get control of that ball that was all over the place.
There you go.
All right, so this bonus is pretty good, but God, you got to leave that double bonus up to the pinball gods, don't you? I mean,
yep. But I think you still keep shooting that scoop to get it. You got no targets down right now. You almost could have been on that path. Let's see, that double bonus would be. There's the self-caught. Yep, go have a little break.
That was the Men in Black light. Can't see the officials come and do their thing.
And usually the ball drains shortly thereafter from last time.
Almost some captive ball action.
No. I think we have like 20, 30 more games of Hot Tip to watch this Pinburgh, so maybe you'll see one before it's all done.
Yeah, somebody just throw caution to the wind.
Well, he's got the bonus maxed out, but it's only 100 grand, not 200 grand. But he does got his spinner lit. Is he going to get a chance? Oh, power in lane.
You got to take those shots. I mean,
on the fly.
Yeah, that's worth an extra
Reflex.
20,000 in spins if you hit it.
There he goes.
One away from double bonus. So close.
Well, if he gets that double bonus, he's
this ball's a bit out of control here. Not looking too good. Oh. And there it goes. Done.
But solid ball 5 there. Gets up to 750,000. Steve's going to really have to have another solid ball, and as we see, there's a lot of this thing can be pretty darn healthy.
Yep. So Trent really hoping for Eric to stay between him and Steve right now. So.
Yep. And Steve's hoping Eric blows this up, just gets out of the way.
All right, so Eric going for hot tip targets. He seems a little more comfortable with that, or at least that seems to be more of his strategy than any other player here.
Yep, he's got nothing to lose.
All right, just about 130,000 points to go. Take second place.
Kind of like it to see him get out of the way, just so we can have a, straight.
Straight battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, leave it up to
Shooting
about
the tip. He's got 5 of the 6, and he has the dreaded. Steve knows now he needs to pass Eric to get to a tie. He has to pass Trent to get to the next round. That's what he's looking at here. Let's see how his ball starts, whether he can get control.
No, pretty straightforward what he needs to do. Just got to put it together. Decent bonus spins. And hopefully not too much more of that.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. This ball hasn't been in... Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay, good. That was excellent. Right. He knew he had this.
Now we'll start the ball.
Oh, tantalizingly close to the scoop, but no scoop.
It's a bit squirrely.
So let's see if he settles here.
Nice.
Good settle. Okay. Take a deep breath. That's good. This is the double. Lights the Kaylee light. I'm going to call that the Kaylee light from here on.
Still's got a ways to go.
I like his nice and methodical, though. There's no reason to rush here. Tournament life is on the line.
Take your time. Make sure you're
there's the feed from the right side.
That's tough. That's one of those shots where it hits the top of a slingshot. You think it's going to bounce up and out, and instead it just kind of catches the edge and spins its way to doom.
So that's a tough beat for Steve Bowden. He starts off in his first 2 games with 5 wins and takes a last in his final 2 games to finish with 5 wins, 1 behind Trent. That's excellent perseverance from Trent, who was had 2 players ahead of him by 3 wins after 2 games, but he dug in and got his wins and got through to the next round. And Eric never really got off to the slow start, and had his chance on Attack from Mars to get back into the match and just wasn't quite able to get there. But pretty entertaining match.
Yeah, there was some good play there. I really enjoyed watching Trent work his way through that multi-ball on Attack from Mars. There was some really good play there, and it was too bad. Eric Fisher really just didn't get a lot of breaks, and didn't play the level that we've seen him play before. So, Rosa and Trent moving on to the next round should be exciting to see how that plays out.